So, what college classes have you used the most?
It's amazing how much you actually use all of them. My degree was largely in business, architecture, and engineering, but the engineering ones seem to be the most important. And the reason why is because engineering is about problem solving. And once you get into that real world, that's really what you're doing. Every day you're coming in and there's a challenge waiting for you. And those engineering classes are really what helps you kind of figure out what the issue is, understand it, sort it out, and then actually build towards a solution.
And what skills have been most important to your career?
The ability to listen should never be overlooked. And by that I mean, a lot of times when people come to you with problems, the question's going to be understanding them. Like, for instance, if you present something to me, if I'm too quick to jump and say, oh, well, this is going to be your solution before I've even heard you, a lot of times that solution won't actually work because it doesn't address your problem. So really getting in there and listening to what they have to say and understanding the issue before you try to solve it.
And why did you choose to become an engineer?
I loved being a part of the building process. It was really amazing to be able to take something that was something else and then work with either my friends when I was building tree forts in the backyard, or even later in my career working with other design professionals and being able to construct giant things. And I had as much enjoyment doing tree forts in the backyard as I did doing the University of Maryland's football stadium or the Smithsonian Museum that I was a part of. It's always amazing when you can go back and say, oh yeah, I built that.
And why do you like your job?
Because it's different every day. As a design and construction consultant, no day is ever typical. Every day comes in with something new on my plate, whether it be a project in Bangkok that I'm working on or moving the capital from Yangon to Naypyidaw in Myanmar. There's just so many different things that I get to touch and deal with, as well as just working with local projects like at the Smithsonian or the DoD clients that we serve.
And then what does your typical day at work involve?
In my career, I've had typical days, but typical days get boring quickly. What I enjoy the most is having a typical day, meaning there's no day that's quite like the next or the one before it, where you have lots of different challenges and lots of different projects thrown at you. And AECOM has really been great in that, where I've been able to touch 100 projects all over the world and be able to work on so many different things, really kind of working on different expertise and understanding issues and solving problems, whether they be currency fluctuations or what to build in downtown Chicago, to just solving simple claims that contractors have as they're trying to build some of our embassies around the world.
And what do you want others to know about engineers?
Engineering isn't necessarily a pigeonhole, you can do one thing. I remember back in college at Auburn, within the building science program, one of the things that we took a lot of pride in was the president of Air Canada came from our program. Engineering is about learning how to solve problems, learning how to deal with issues. So you can take it in certain directions where you just solve simple things like how to get water from point A to point B, or you can do it to solve the world's water crisis. You just have the ability not only to solve problems, but to understand them as well as take on whatever you want.
And how has your engineering education helped you?
It gave me a can-do attitude towards life. You have two types of people in life: the people that'll tell you why you can't do something, and the people that'll tell you how you can do it. And I'm one of those people that would rather try and fail than just sit on the sideline and just not do anything at all. And that's what engineering is. It's the ability to look at a problem and find a solution.